What is up, fam? Welcome to another haunted adventure with your boy Omar. This is my good friend Moe Sargi.
What's up, guys?
Today we're at the Fort East. Okay, we haven't really been here that long, but we're at the Fort East Martello Museum. Reason why we're here is really not just for the museum, but for what's inside the museum, and that's Robert the Haunted Doll. We bought our own version of Robert the Doll. This is a duplicate version. We're gonna ask Robert the Doll's spirit to come into this doll, and we're gonna take it around with us. Should be a lot of fun. Hope you're ready for this adventure. Let's do this. I hear voices. I legit hear voices in here. I found this hidden room with a staircase. Let's go check it out. This is cool and creepy. Robert the Haunted Doll, ever since he arrived here to the fort, did a lot of weird stuff had been happening. Meaning this place is haunted too. Oh, what the heck? We found these really cool sculptures up here on the second floor. I have no idea. Could you imagine seeing that in the middle of the night? And what the hell is that?
That's Medusa, bro.
Medusa? Would you like to have a suckle of my zipper? She's way down there. I didn't violate Medusa, okay? Please do not haunt me, Medusa. I just found something really cool.
Well, look at all the iguanas.
I know, they're in there. It's too cold for them. Look at the one up there. There's a couple of them.
That's a big one right there. They're all cowering because it's so cold.
Yeah. They actually go into this mini hibernation when it's a little cold like this. There's another one over there. And there's one on the wall. And then a couple of them cuddling together in there. Not sure what's up here. We're gonna find out. This is the top floor. We got these little, like, cave rooms. There's the water right there.
The view from that one is the nicest.
Is it? In here? Alright, let's see what's in here. Whoa. Those boats out there are shrimp boats. Must be a lot of shrimp in those waters. I mean, there's a ton of shrimp boats. When I'm outside, it might get a little noisy. The Fort East Martello Museum is right next to the airport. It's Key West's only airport. It's called Key West International. Oh, that's cool.
Looking good, Omar.
All right, here's the museum. Oh, look at this little house. This must be Robert's dollhouse.
That's a life-size dollhouse right there.
Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Oh, those are creepy. She looks like possessed or something. Bro, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What the hell was that?
It sounded like this moved. Made like a noise. Did you get that on camera?
No, I wasn't even recording, but look at that.
Yeah, she looks like possessed. Man, these are some creepy looking dolls.
I thought I heard a little girl.
You did?
I'm not even joking.
I didn't hear anything.
It's gone. You can hear a little girl from inside the dollhouse. Guys, there's nobody in here but us.
Let's go inside the museum and start exploring. I'm going to show you Robert the Doll here shortly. All right, wish me luck here.
Now we are currently searching for Robert the Doll.
I think he's towards the end. Hey, look at that, dude.
What is that?
That's like a homemade raft. Could you imagine traveling from Cuba in rough waters and that right there?
Look what they used over here in the picture. They used those.
Yeah.
Those catamarans.
Wow, that's so cool. Por favor, la última persona que salga de Cuba. So that means that the last person to leave Cuba to turn off the lights.
This is an air pump for the scuba diving suit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you have to keep pulling that, turning it and turning it to keep feeding the diver air.
Whoa.
Yeah, if they stop, the tube dies.
Look at that old school scuba suit. I don't think people realize how old turtles can be. I seen a turtle that was like 100 and I think it was 130 years old. I don't know if you know this, but the Sunshine State here in Cuba, probably from the Cuban heritage, we're popular for cigars. That's why, see, that's a cigar factory right there. And every single one is hand rolled. See, I'm really far from home, but there's right there, it's a Tampa Nugget cigar box. That's so cool. We're about, I want to say 7 hours away from Tampa. Oh, this is another one. Look, another Tampa box. This is a Native American canoe made from balsa wood. Very, very lightweight. That's a big safe.
Yeah.
You know, my father-in-law has a safe that kind of looks like that.
Is it really?
It's not as old, but it's pretty close. It's maybe like half the size. Hey, look, this looks just like the fort that we were at the other day. Fort Taylor? Was it Taylor or Fort Zachary Taylor? This is a smaller fort, but it was made next to the bigger fort, which is Fort Taylor during the Civil War. You can see this is where the cannons would go out and fire. It's kind of cool how they turned this fort into a museum. Look at these cool little doll houses. These are all handmade. Wow, that's so cool. Yo, if I was a little kid, I would play with that like hardcore.
Dollhouse?
Yeah, I'd put all my G.I. Joes in there. And we'd have a G.I. Joe haunted house. All right, fam, the moment you have all been waiting for, I present to you Robert the Doll. Dude, I cannot believe we're here.
We've been wanting to find this dude for so long now.
You know, when you look at it, you know, pictures online, I thought it was maybe a doll that was this size.
Yeah, this is actually life size. You have stand beside it anymore?
Yeah.
Give me your camera and show your fans, dude.
That's like the size of a
Look at that.
small child.
It's so big. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that thing easily could be, I don't know, maybe 3 feet. There is a reason why he is in a enclosed case too. We are going to transfer or steal the spirit of Robert the Doll and change him into, you know what, we're not really stealing the spirit, we're
Borrowing it?
borrowing it. Yeah.
We're crazy, that's what we are.
Robert, transfer your spirit into this doll. Robert 2. Where'd that come from? Did that come from over there? I heard like a piano play. Was it right there?
That doesn't even work.
What the?
That doesn't even work.
This piano doesn't even work. Dude, what the hell did we just hear?
I don't know.
How is this not even...
I literally...
What? What the?
Are you kidding me right now?
It stopped. It just stopped.
Yo, Robert, my boy.
All right, so just a second ago, we're over here reading some of these facts about Robert, and we heard the piano playing again, which it came from this side though.
Yeah. But there isn't a piano over there.
There isn't?
Over there.
What? What?
Just wait.
I heard it.
It's not like it works. It doesn't work at all.
Like the strings have been cut.
Yeah. Yeah, I want Tom to fight Robert.
What the Mo, dude, this just started moving on its own right now. I swear, look, it's still moving.
What the hell?
It's still moving, like out of nowhere. Like if somebody was over here touching it. Oh, it's just a fan.
That was a fan.
Dude, could you imagine this place at nighttime?
Bro, I would not want to be here at nighttime. Or do we want to be here at nighttime?
I kind of do want to be here at nighttime.
How are we going to make that happen?
I didn't even notice this. This is an old hearse.
Yeah, there's still decent hot dead people around back in the days.
Yeah. Oh, heard that? Sound like a door opening. Swore I heard this door opening right now.
Right, it sounded like that door did open.
I'm gonna summarize this whole story for you. It's quite interesting. This X-ray technician, who's in his 50s, met this young woman, and she was the woman of his dreams when he met her. Now the problem is she came to him and she was diagnosed with a form of tuberculosis which plagued the United States at one point. Thousands of people died. He swore that he can heal her, and when she ended up dying, he felt like he failed. Now this is where it gets creepy. When she ended up dying and they buried her at the Key West Cemetery, he ended up taking her corpse and trying to like make it come back to life, almost like a real life Frankenstein type deal. He was reconstructing her face with plaster and wax. There was a time where she was on display for a short while at a funeral home, and over 7,000 people were able to see her. Just look up Carl Tanzler. Now all these things that just happened right in front of us, a piano playing that didn't even work. When Gene owned this doll, which he owned it pretty much his whole entire life, he would get blamed for things that he didn't do, and he would say, it wasn't me, it was the doll. It's quite possible that what just happened and what you just witnessed was by Robert's spirit right now. So even though he's encased, his spirit is out here, and we just asked his spirit to come into this doll. Now the house where Robert the doll spent most of his days, you can actually stay in, and yes, it is haunted. There's the address right there to the artist's house. Before I end this video, thinking I want to show you what that house looks like, at least from the outside, so you can be prepared what we're gonna film in the near future. And you gotta spam me. Let me know that you want us to stay in this haunted bed and breakfast. If you look this place up online, it is one of the most haunted houses here in Key West, Florida. Kind of sick of driving though. You down to teleport with me?
I'm down to teleport.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa. How did we get here, bro?
Whoa, look. This is the house right here. Look, it even says right there, oh yeah, this is the artist's house. Cool. So Mo and I just, wait a minute. I just lost a doll.
You lost your doll.
Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding, okay? It's in the car. We really didn't teleport here.
They told
But
us.
you gotta admit, that was pretty cool.
No, they told us teleportation. There's side effects. We lose our dolls sometimes.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of the inside. What do you say? This place is rad. Oh, my battery's about to die as soon as I'm entering this place. I just wanted to show you really quick, just to confirm with you. Yeah, this is Robert the Doll Mansion. So I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, yeah, definitely. So this is a bed and breakfast. Kind of on the pricey side. I have to tell you something, and you're gonna be kind of upset about it. So, reason why I'm here is I booked a night stay at what I thought was the artist's house, but there's another artist's house in Key West too. So I got majorly clickbaited. I knew it was too good to be true, because when I gave the lady my reservation number, she was like, oh, I don't have you here. If you want to see us spend the night here one night, let me know. We're probably not going to be able to do it on this trip, unfortunately, but smash that like button. Let me know in the comments if you want us to stay here. I'll bring back Mo. It'll probably have to be like, I don't know, a couple months from now. They're booked here for a couple of months actually. Make sure to check out Mo's video. I know there's a couple times that we split up. Should be a lot of fun. Gotta go, but before you leave, give me a kiss.